Hi Angie,
Hi.
thank you for being interviewed.
No, thank you for having me here.
So we are in Hong Kong.
Yes.
What's it like being vegan in Hong Kong?
It used to be a lot more difficult being a vegan in Hong Kong, but the last few years we have a movement called Green Monday, and they're talking about having meatless Mondays basically, but they call it Green Monday here. They think it's a little bit more receptive to people here. This is how the culture was, in the beginning. They didn't even want to call it Meatless Monday, I believe. They just want to call it Green Monday. They may have different reasons behind it. But nowadays, when you go to a lot of regular restaurants, you'll be able to get a Green Monday menu. That means they have vegetarian and vegan options. Vegetarian options more because Green Monday is actually about vegetarianism, not so much about veganism yet. But actually, there are over 100 vegetarian restaurants in Hong Kong.
Nice.
So, yeah, if you know where to go, you can pretty much get veggie food all the time. And there are a lot more vegetarian restaurants opening up the last few years as well. So being a vegan here in Hong Kong is not too bad. And there are also vegetarian supermarkets. Not as friendly as in the States where I used to live in terms of going to regular grocery stores. Because I still remember, this is the example I usually quote people. I go into Whole Foods market in the States and I would be able to see everything like soy creamer, ice cream, dairy-free ice cream, and all the substitutes that will be very useful for people who are doing the transition to vegan. And I tell people like the whole freezer, and you will see probably 3 compartments that are all vegan ice cream.
Wow.
In Hong Kong, when I first moved back here 4 years ago, I would be lucky if I could just find one supermarket selling maybe one flavor, one brand. And after a while, when I went back, I didn't even see them selling that anymore. I think it's not visible, number one. Number two, there's not much demand about that. But right now, we even have like a vegan ice cream brand in Hong Kong. So things have been improving definitely.
What is your vegan story? Like, why did you go vegan?
I became vegan purely because of health reason in the beginning. I had cancer about 7 to 8 years ago when I was living in the States. Not knowing that I was adopting an American diet, and I still thought I'm Chinese, I eat really healthy. I eat veggies, But what happened was I was diagnosed with endometrial cancer, but that was only after almost 1 year and 3 months that after several doctors, after a lot of tests, and then they found out that, But the reason is because they said I'm not a typical cancer patient. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't really have any bad habits, so to speak, and I'm thin, I'm slim, so there's no reason for me to have cancer. So they never suspected that. So in the end, finally they said like after 1 year, there's really something wrong with you, your symptoms don't stop. So that's what they told me. And for some reason, it's not that scientific. Now that I think about it, it doesn't really make sense either because I have 4 oncologists told me I need a surgery. And I didn't do it at all. So usually like what happens is when people tell you, okay, you need a surgery, so you go to get a second opinion, right? After second opinion, you may think about it, say, yeah, maybe 2 doctors tell me that maybe I should do it. Some people may think like, okay, you know what, I'm going to ask a 3rd one. So after the 3rd one, 3 doctors tell you, yes, you need surgery, then probably like 99.9% will do it. But I saw 4 doctors and I didn't do it. Intuition, or maybe deep inside my heart, I feel like there is another way out. Because like what they suggested was to actually remove my uterus and maybe ovaries as well. They say like, I don't know if actually the cancer cells will be in the ovaries as well. So it's better to remove everything once and for all. That means that I'll go into menopause immediately at too young of an age, number one. Number two is, those organs are there for a reason. And if they go missing, then what will happen to me, I don't really know. I know some side effects, I don't really know what will happen to me. And I also feel like there are also risks with surgeries, any kind of surgeries, and complications after that. So it's just too much to worry about. So in the end, I feel like, it's not that I want a kid at that time. but it's always good to have an option too, in case. So after all those thoughts, I said like, you know what, my intuition is so strong to tell me like, no, don't do it. So after that, I ran into two vegans randomly after a documentary. We started talking, and they told me, have you ever thought about that whatever you ate had caused you cancer? And that's when I got a little mad, like, I'm Chinese, I really eat healthy, you know, I eat veggies. So in the end, they told me like animal protein can cause and spread cancer cells, and told me about the research to look into, and also the book, The China Study by Dr. Colin Campbell. So I did read that because I thought like, they seem to be nice people. They're not really selling me anything. They're not selling me supplements or selling me any programs. They're just telling me to take a look at my diet. So I thought, okay, if I'm not doing surgeries, I don't want to do chemo radiation either. So if that's the case, I need to do something. So I looked into that, and I was shocked when I read that book and all the information they gave me. I was like, oh wow, what they said was true. It's just not mainstream information. So in the end, I said, well, if I can use my fork or chopsticks to heal myself, something that has been bothering me for over a year, instead of a doctor's knife, why not? I do have to give up my pizza and chicken wings and ice cream, but, well, it's worth trying. So I did that. So almost cold turkey, I became a vegan. And my friends, my good friends now, and they were the random people whom I ran into at the documentary screening, and they took me to grocery shopping. They say, this is all you need, the produce section, and if you need some transition substitute meat, and this is what you get. This is the vegan cheese, this is the vegan butter, this is the ice cream if you want some. And then they took me to like a vegan nutritionist class, go to meetups, you know, meet other vegans, talk to them and network and make more friends. And half a year, just 6 months. So after several DNC, just to, you know, double check to see if my cancer cells are still there, the last one, then they told me I was cancer free.
Wow.
So purely because of a plant-based diet. So this is the reason, or one of the reasons, that I'm doing so much promotion work for veganism, just because this has saved me, and I feel like I need to spread that out to let other people know to benefit from it. This is so magical, just by eating the right food, and then you get healed. So it's almost like I ate the wrong food, I got sick. Now I ate the right food, I got healed. I never thought that cancer can be reversed, but it could.
Yeah.
So it's so amazing. So this is why, you know, this is the whole story why I became vegan.
So why do you think like the health benefits of veganism like is not in the mainstream media? Like food can make you sick, and also it can like heal you, just as you said. But so why is it not out there? Why does no one promote it properly?
I think different reasons. One of them is the culture. So say for example in Hong Kong is a food paradise. We call this a food and shopping paradise. Everyone is all about eating seafood and meat, and we have all sorts of food here. Is something that people are so used to. If you tell them now you cannot eat roast duck, now you cannot eat lobster, people are like, oh wow, you're missing so much. But I tell them I'm not missing anything. I tried them already. I know how they taste like. And I have like a whole new world of veggie food, which you probably, most of them you didn't try because you will be eating the same kind of food all the time. But because I'm not eating those anymore, I started to think about other food. So now I have a whole range of food that they haven't tried before. Like when they talk, then I realize, you haven't tried that, seriously, that's so good, you know? So that's one thing. And the other thing is obviously political reasons, right? A lot of people probably will say the same thing. I mean, if everyone knows that food can be so powerful, the right food can be so powerful, then a lot of industries will go out of business, right? So, I mean, but whoever believes in this, they will try it, and once they know the benefits, they will, through word of mouth, they will tell other people, just like me. You know, I didn't see any commercial, I didn't read any magazines to find out about this. It's through word of mouth. People told me, a stranger told me about this, and now I tried it, it worked, and now I tell thousands of other strangers about this through my blog, through B Girls Club, through my films, and through the talks I do like in Hong Kong and China, because people are so amazed also. It's not, to me, this is not a miracle. To a lot of people, it's a miracle because they're not used to hearing that not just medicine and surgeries, but food can heal. So when I talk to people, strangers, and they are so curious, they have so many questions to ask them, what did you really eat, what did you do, and all those questions. So I'm happy to answer every single one of them whenever I travel to talk, to give talks. I feel the joy of sharing my past stories and experiences, and I always tell people, I'm not saying that you don't trust doctors. I'm not saying that you don't go see a doctor whenever you're sick. You still do if you have to. But say, for example, for some reason, those don't work for you. And in your heart, you feel like also maybe something else will help you better. Maybe it's something that you can try. And I'm not saying every single disease will be healed by plant-based food, no. But some of them will. And if that's whatever medicine or other methods didn't help you so far, maybe this is something you can try. And if it doesn't help you with this symptom, you will get the side benefits anyway. You'll be lighter, you'll be healthier, you'll be happier, you know, your skin will be better, you'll be slimmer. Every good benefits you can get, which you won't regret anyway, so why not? You know?
Do you have any tips for people that are thinking of going vegan?
Yes. I think for a lot of people, they think it's so hard. They always say, oh, I can't do this because of my job. Or, no, you know, I just love my meat, or whatever excuses they give. Or it's because I'm working out, I need meat as protein, which is, you know, obviously we know it's not true anymore. But I think for people who really want to try vegan, I think it's already a very good step, because if you have the thought, it will lead you to some action, because you will think about like, okay, maybe how do I start doing it? So it's a really good step. I think if they can try once a week or one meal per day, that would be a really good start to see how it goes and to get used to it. Because some people think like, oh, I really cannot get food, vegan food near where I work. If that's the case, then fine. At home when you cook, then you can cook vegan food. Or some people say like, oh, whenever I travel is so hard. Say, yeah, kind of. But then I'm sure if you stay in like any even motel or hotel, you get like a continental breakfast. Or maybe you can go to the grocery store, then you can just get some fruits, you know, or maybe soy yogurt. If they don't have it, just get some fruits and bread. That's already like a vegan breakfast.
Yeah.
So just try one meal per day, so that could help. And once you get used to it, and then when you travel, also even in Hong Kong, we have like an app that we can look for places that you can find vegetarian or vegan restaurants. Try. I mean, it's fun, it's an adventure, and just look it up and see what else you can find and you can try. And then slowly when you get used to it, your taste bud will get used to it, your brain will get used to it, and then slowly in no time you'll be trying 2 meals a day or 3 times a week, and then in no time you'll be a vegetarian or vegan. It's really not that hard. Yeah, I think as long as there's a will, there's a way. But for people who say like, oh, I can't, then yes, then you can't. Because your brain is telling you not to do it. But then if you have a little motivation, say like, I really want to be healthier, I really want to be skinnier, not skinnier, maybe slimmer should be the right word. I want to look better, or I want to get rid of my high cholesterol, high blood pressure. If you have a thought like that, then yes, you can do it. Because I have friends who have done it before. High cholesterol, high blood pressure, just by eating veggie. That's it, and then they don't even have to take the meds anymore. They're off meds. It's that simple, you know.
Yeah, it's really good. Thank you, Angie.
You're welcome.